Hello there, today I am building a new build, I guess. I am building a castle this time, as you might have seen in the thumbnail. And I built this house because Simlinks had a competition. And you were supposed to use this foundation and you couldn't change it or anything. Also, you had to use 4 objects. You can see them standing on the ground there. I just placed them there so they wouldn't be in the way and so I would remember to use them in the end. And yeah, I just think that building competition is so funny to do. It can make you have to make something different because like this foundation I couldn't change it, so it was a bit of a challenge, but it was really fun and I love to build castles, so I really thought that I should build a castle for this competition. Unfortunately I couldn't or I didn't really have the time to upload this before the competition ended, so it already has ended. Because I saw the competition and I know that I wanted to do it and I started to build and everything, but then I just had like really much to do, so the last day of the competition I was just like, oh shit, the competition, it will end tomorrow, I need to finish the build. So I just finished the build on the last day, or like the day before the last day. So yeah, I couldn't upload this video so early, and I have been busy after that as well, so I couldn't edit the video earlier either. But you will have the video now anyway. But if you want to see the other builds for this competition, you could just go to Simlinks' channel and find his video for the competition, and he has written the gallery hashtag there. I can't remember it really, I think it was something like Simlinks 15k challenge or something like that, I don't really remember. But just go to his channel and you can see all the other builds. There are many good builders who did this competition, so it's fun to watch all the others. Also, you can just watch Simlinks' own builds, because he's a very good builder if you haven't watched him already, which you might have done. But here I'm just trying to figure out what color I wanted for this castle, and I will actually be using this white color mixed in with this grey, brownish, yellowish color, I'm not sure what to call it. And I really like how it looks like, because it looks like a really old castle, but it doesn't look very dark either, and it's not like completely white, so I really like this color combination, and I think I might be doing another castle with this wallpapering as well or something, but maybe a bigger castle or something, because this is a very small castle, or it's not, maybe not a very small build, but for being a castle it's pretty small. So I will just see if I might be making a bigger one. But it's a lot harder to make bigger castles, it's just so easy to do small ones. But I guess I have to challenge myself and do some harder builds as well. I also think that it was very funny that he put in some objects that we had to use in this competition, because it just makes it a bit harder or something, and you have to think about it and plan for where you want to place those objects. I will just be placing the gnomes, I think they're called, in the garden, and I will have the window on the building, of course. You will probably see later where I place it. But yeah, it was just really funny with this competition. I have said that really many times now, but yeah, it just is. And yeah, I'm just placing all of these roof details on here, and I'm using really light roof details. I just think it looks pretty gold. It almost looks like it's like gold details on it, and I'm placing a lot of details for this build. As you can see, I'm using these ones and placing them like this. I don't know what they're called, that's why I'm saying this all the time. But I will be placing those in this part as well. And I just cut out the part here because I'm just doing the same thing over and over again, so you can kinda see what I have done anyway, and I'm just continuing placing a lot of these roof detailing, because I think that the more details you put on a build, the better it looks. Often it is like that anyway. Maybe some modern house might be looking very good with not a lot of details, but I think the modern build can look very good with a lot of details as well. And because of this build, it's like really thin, so I won't be having any stairs on the inside of it, because that would just have taken up a lot of space. So you kinda have to use the outside stairs to get to different floors. And for getting to the first floor, your Sims have to go around the castle and in on the back side, and yeah, I know that's pretty weird, but I couldn't really fit a door inside, and I really didn't want to have stairs inside of the castle, so that's just how it had to be. And here you can see that I am doing some pool thing, because I wanted it to be some water, but I was using this very small garden or lot, so I couldn't have like a very big water place, so I will be just using this small area here. And I cut out the part again here, so I have done the pool and I have placed a lot of plants both in the pool, or I shouldn't say pool because it's just supposed to be like a small little water thing, but yeah, and I have also placed some bushes and flowers and stuff around this build and in the stones and stuff. But yeah, I'm continuing with placing some doors and fencing and also some windows, and it will take me a time, I think, to find all the windows for this build. You can see that I'm just going back and forth very many times because I couldn't really decide which color I wanted the window to be, but I think I went with the lighter color, and I think I will have the darker color on these towers, and I think that looks really good actually. Yeah, it just looks pretty good. And here you can see where I placed that window that I had to place somewhere for this challenge as well. I've kinda tried to place that window in other places as well, but I couldn't really find a place where it fitted besides that place on the first floor. But that's okay, I guess. And here I'm continuing with placing some roof details. I just wanted to have these... I just wanted to have something on this place here. But yeah, I couldn't really decide, but in the end I think I will be having these ones. You can see that I'm going back and forth because I'm trying to see what's looking the best. I'm also putting some pillars right here because I just wanted this area to be a bit more detailed, and I'm changing them to be in a brown color I think in the end, or will I keep them white? Yeah, in the brown color, because I think it was a bit too much when they were white. It's like too big of a contrast or something. But then I'm just continuing placing the last windows, and I think that's it actually. I will just be having some ivy as well on this build, because yeah, I just thought it would really suit this castle. As you might know, I really love to use ivy on builds, especially on old looking castle. And I think this castle look very, very old, probably because of that yellowish, brownish brick color. But yeah, I really like how it looks like. But after I put all of the ivy in, I just wanted to have some small fountain things here, so I'm putting in some frogs and some normal fountains just, and I also put in some frog leaves in there. And here making a small pathway, I wanted to have some dirt around it so I could place some rocks like this. And yeah, I don't know if it might look a bit too much to have this much rocks for this pathway. Maybe I should just have used a few rocks or something. And a few flowers, I'm not sure. But here you can see where I'm putting in all of the gnomes, and I'm putting in some more than what we had to have, because I think they are really cute, so I just placed a lot of them all over the build. And here I'm start to doing the landscaping, or not the landscaping, I have already done a lot of landscaping, but the backyard I mean. So I'm just using this small area, putting a big tree there and some more water around here. But I will have a small fireplace, and then I will have like, yeah, I can't remember what it's called as usually, but you will see what I put in there. I think I might be putting in stuff the last thing I do for this video, if I remember correctly. But I will also be using some more trees in the backyard. And you will see that later. I can't remember if I will be doing that now or if I do that later in the video. We will just have, yeah, I'm putting them in right now. And as I have said before, this is my favorite tree in the game because it just looks really nice and you can use it for a lot of different kinds of buildings as well. But I think this is probably everything for the outside. I will just be doing a few changes, as you can see. And I'm probably trying to figure out right here what I should be doing in the backyard, but I couldn't really decide, so that's why I will be saving that up for later. Just putting in a mailbox and a bin. And some flowers all around of this build, because I kinda want it to look pretty fancy, like there is someone very rich living in there. Even if it's an old castle, I didn't want it to be an abandoned castle, so that's why. And here we are starting to doing the interior, as you can see. And I was using some lighter colors than what I normally do in my castles, I think. At least I think that I might have done some other interior with a very white look, I can't remember, but I didn't want this to be a very dark castle, but I wanted it to be looking very old and traditional in the same time. But on the first floor for this house we will be having the kitchen, the dining room and the living room, and also one toilet, I think. And yeah, this won't be a very big house. I think it only has 2 bedrooms, if I remember correctly. It sounds like it was a very long time I built this house, but it was just a few days ago. But yeah, almost a week ago. But I should still remember, but yeah, my memory is just really bad. So we will be having to wait and see if I'm correctly or not. But here I'm also putting 2 tables together because I really wanted to have a very big table in here, so I couldn't just do with 1 table, I had to use 2. But yeah, then I'm just placing in some normal kitchen stuff in there. Also I had to place a bin there and stuff. And yeah, I really want to talk about something funnier than just telling you what I'm doing, because yeah, you can already see that. I'm having two other videos that will be coming up soon, I think. One, I have built a house, so it's complete. I just have to record it and everything. And then I am doing, I'm just like decorating a house, and I'm almost done. I think I have done half of the house or something, and it doesn't take as much time just decorating a house as building and decorating it, obviously. But yeah, then I will just have to record that one as well, and then we will have 2 videos more. So I really hope that I will get some more time to record those videos, and yeah, I want to build more too. I actually have one other house that I have built, but I haven't furnished it or anything, and I'm not really sure if I will upload it or not, because I'm not that happy with it. Like, I can look at it and I'm just like, it's looking pretty good. It's an okay house. It's pretty cool. And then I'm just looking at it and like, yeah, it just look really weird. And yeah, I don't know if I want to upload it. And yeah, of course you don't know how that house looks like right now, so you can't really help me or anything. But yeah, I will just have to see what I will be doing with that house. Because I have uploaded some builds that I am not happy with, and yeah, I think that I shouldn't be uploading stuff I'm not happy with, because I want to have like good builds on this channel. But in the same time, I'm just feeling, when I have like built a house and spend a few hours on it, I really want to upload it as well, because I really want to have a lot of videos. I want to have more videos than just one a week, at least 2 videos a week, and I would like to have more than that, but I don't really have the time. It takes really long time to build houses. Of course, small houses don't take as much time, but I don't want to make just small houses. I want to be doing big houses as well. Because it's just really fun. You can place more details and stuff on a big house than what you can do with a small house. Even though a small house can be really detailed as well. I'm not meaning that it's anything wrong with small houses or anything like that. But yeah, we are on the 2nd floor, I hope. No, are we on the 3rd floor already? No, we are on the 2nd floor, I'm so sorry. And yeah, you can see that I put 1 bedroom up here and 1 bathroom, and then I'm just having this hallway I'm placing this statue in, because I just wanted to have a big statue there. It wasn't that big of a statue, but you might get what I mean. I'm also placing a chess table down here, because I didn't really want to use anything with electricity for this house, because it looks so old, and the Sims have to have some fun stuff as well. I don't know if they get any fun if they play chess, but in the reality you would have fun playing chess, so that's just what I did. And here you will be seeing the last floor of this house, and I'm doing the bedroom right here. And the other toilet, and this toilet is really big, and I don't know if it's a bit weird that I'm having 3 toilets for this build, because I just have like 2 bedrooms anyway. But I think it will be taking a really long time for the Sims if they are going to go upstairs or downstairs just to use the toilet. So I kinda wanted to have a toilet on every floor anyway. So yeah, that's just what I did. And here we have the last room of the build, and I will play some different things. You can see that I placed a bar right there, and here I will be having a small sitting area because the living room was pretty small, so I just wanted to have like more sitting area for this build. And I know that this room is really weird and in a really weird shape, but I just tried to do the best of it, and this is how that turned out. Here I'm just changing the flowers for the dining room because I found something a bit more fancy. And of course your Sims want to have a fancy flowers in their dining room to impress their guests or something, I guess. And also we have a small bookshelf right there and some small details. But yeah, I think this was basically everything with this build. You will soon get to see all of the screenshots and everything. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this build, and I will see you soon. Goodbye!